Hi everyone, my name is Michael Omotosho. I'm an industrial designer and design engineer, and over the year I've been given a great opportunity to work with DesignSpark to address a COP26 issue, which is around climate change, and also bring in something that is not visible and making us know how to take action and be more aware of it. So they start by sending out a kit, which is to monitor air pollution levels, which is this. And this measures carbon dioxide, VOC, volatile organic compound, and PM, particulate matter, PM 2.5 or so. How engaging is it? What else? So what in terms of like having this kit? What does that do for you? And that was what we needed to interpret and bring a bit more life into this kit, and that's why I came into the space. And from understanding the brief, I went into a big rabbit hole of understanding what air pollution is, what it does, and how do we take real action. And one of the stories that came to my mind was the story of Ella Kissy, the young schoolgirl that died from air pollution around the North Circle in London, and how polluted and how unaware a parent was. We would never imagine what air pollution is doing, but in this case, a mom really fought hard for this to be a vocal voice in the space that she was in, to make sure that there was a lot of awareness. And that transpired to me understanding that this is actually something that is not just affecting people like her, but also it affects me as well. So I have asthma, and I didn't know that air pollution played a part to it, to be honest, until I just did loads of research and understanding that. So from my point of view, and having kids, I wanted to create something that will help change the parents' point of view from a kid's perspective. So more like the kids telling us as parents to stop what we're doing, or stop how we pollute the environment we're in. And one of the projects that came out of this was the Mindful Droid, which is this. So it's an IoT device that would have LED pixels on to display the readings from the air pollution readings. And also this would be a passive way of being encouraging young activism among school kids. So on the school commute back and forth, this would be something that would help tell people around the school area during congested traffic, or just when people are driving erratically around the school area, to be more cautious and aware of the emissions they're letting out from the vehicles. And it's a conversation starter. I went on a quest myself to go on school trips with my children when I take them to school and back from school, and I see that this is actually an issue, until I went into the rabbit hole of understanding what air pollution is doing to us, and how it's killing us as a silent killer. We want them to live long. We want to leave this planet for them to have it in a better space. So with the Mindful Droid, it's moving forward into getting data. And what does that data do? For me, the goal I had with this is to take action. First of all, there's awareness involved in terms of making people see that there is a device that is literally telling you to do certain things or not to do certain things. And it's able to take readings internally, indoors, and also outdoors as well as you go on the school commute. My hope from this project is that data being taken from the Mindful Droid will not just remain stagnant, but it will be something that would enforce and change policy. And also the policy makers will be able to use it as a validation process for how they bring about change, where people are able to freely and openly interact with this data, and also use that to influence how they react within their own space. Like I said, from commuting from schools to internally indoors, and also in terms of how they even drive their vehicles as well, before we get to the future of fully electric vehicles, you know, what are we doing right now? I think the Mindful Droid and having this data and this information and this sense of engagement would really make that difference in how we actually reduce air pollution levels around us.